Trina here from Scrappy Horses. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy you are here. Today, I am working on a country thank you card for the FarmQuest General Store Challenge. I know Becca would love it if you would come on over and share your country projects at the challenge. I will leave the link below so you can come and play along. Anything farm or country goes, and we'd love to see you there. All right, let's get started with this thank you card. This thank you card has images from larger pieces of paper that are actually designed to be used in a journal. But I have used some slicing techniques here in Cricut Design Space to get just the images I want for a card. If you're interested in seeing how I did that, please click what comes up right up here and you will find a video that will show you exactly how to do that. So these images are again from Victoria Designs. The thank you is from Beyond Birthdays. That's here in Cricut Design Space. This piece right back here represents the card blank, and then the orange and the black, these are just layering pieces. I cut all of that with my paper slicer. One thing I wanted to show you here in Cricut Design Space is that my thank you, I actually printed it in black and orange on my card front. This is all one piece. Then I cut in a basic cut in orange. Thank you. I just cut that. It is exactly the same size as the orange that I cut here. Exactly the same size. The reason I did this is so that I knew exactly where I wanted to adhere or glue my thank you onto the card, and I had this black shadow underneath then. You'll see that when we get to the craft table, you'll be able to see what I'm doing there. But this is all printed and cut. It is one piece. I took this, I laid it onto the card front, and then I just swept over it like so, and I hit flatten over here, and that adheres it. Let's go on over to the craft table. You'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Here we are at the craft table. I have some Versamark ink as well as my embossing powder, Barely Arts precision glue. Here's the inside of my card along with a little piece that I've embossed there. That'll go on the inside where I can write my thank you. Now here is the piece that I cut out of just the orange, and you can see then that it will go on the front of the card. So there they are. I cut those in Cricut Design Space. Here's my prints then cut, and then a layering piece, and I'm going to cut another layering piece before it's all said and done. I'm going to come in now with some cashmere ink and ink around the edges of my sentiment piece that will go inside the card, as well as the front layer of my card. Just going around the edges just to knock off any white that might be there. I embossed this little rectangle, and now I'm going to go over this 3D embossing with a little bit of Gold Rush, and that's going to sort of bring those right off the page, as well as, again, sort of fade away any white that might have happened and the white core center. Now I'm going to come in with my thank you, and I'm just pressing them into the Versamark embossing ink, and now I'm going to bring in my powder and just sprinkle over. I sprinkled over a little more liberally than I probably should have, and that gave me some lumps and bumps when I did my embossing. But you know what? For a country style card, it didn't bother me. If I were doing an elegant sort of card for a wedding, it might bother me, but for this country card, it didn't. So that's all up to personal style and preference. I could have reheated and repowdered, and then possibly I could have gotten a cleaner look. But again, for this card, I was fine with this look. I'm going to go ahead and adhere the embossed part to the top of my inside sentiment page. And I'll just use my ATG and put that on the inside. Here we are at the thank you, and this is what we talked about back in the Cricut Design Space portion of the video. After I put the little glue dots with my precision art glue from Barely Arts, after I get that on the back, I'm going to just place this right on top of the orange that is printed on the card. Because it's already printed on the card, it's so easy to know exactly where it goes. So that's just a little trick for you. I've got that in place, and now I'm coming in with some double stick tape along with some Fabric-Tac. Why do I use Fabric-Tac over? Well, double stick tape really sticks, and if I don't get that placed exactly where I want it, then I'm stuck, or the card front is stuck. If I put a little Fabric-Tac on there, I have the ability to move it around a little bit. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I so appreciate your visit. Any comments or questions, leave them below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.